Light skin, dark skin. I don't know what they say after that, but I turn up. You the one, girl.
Something about that you
So hold on. I saw Travis Porter, or did I see Roscoe Dash?
You saw Travis Porter.
Okay. They just listen.
Roscoe was not a part of Travis.
But I feel like at that time,
They were all
everybody had
one
this,
collective. They really did. They all had the mohawk.
They all had the tight jeans and the mohawk. Everybody.
And making trucker songs.
And they all made songs like that. So I feel like
if I wasn't pregnant, I would have probably got up and you was somebody else's husband. Maybe if Karen would have been here, I would have just been
you
like,
jumped on that thing on lane.
Yeah.
That's why you got
I would have been inappropriate.
But the people gonna still see you.
They don't need to see me.
They don't need to see you that. But once you drop that low.
Oh, yeah. Everybody in the club getting tipsy.
Once again, she was back outside.
Back outside, girl.
Without me again.
No, this time I invited you.
You did.
This time I let you know. I said, alert, ring the alarm. The bump is out.
Out. We were outside.
I guess he and I was out.
I'm inside, knee deep. I was hating. So she texted me, I was hating. I said, this motherfucker, she go again with some damn shit. Outside.
But I wasn't outside yet. I had just gotten outside.
You right. You went to brunch. Where'd you go to brunch? You didn't tell me that.
So we were going to Chicago Chicken and Waffles.
Because Lo talked it up.
Well, I've already been there before.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Lo gave it a 10 out of 10.
It's really good. So I was going to take my people who haven't been to the restaurant. And we got there and it was like, 45. And it's like, okay. But we were hungry.
Yeah.
I was hungry.
Listen, I feel
you. So, I was did a little do called Ernest Hemingway and Hideout. I think that's what it is.
Hideout's nice though, right?
It's right next to Soho.
Shit, I don't even know.
Anyway, really good restaurant. I've been there before for dinner. Haven't been there for brunch, but baby.
Five.
And
what is it called?
Is it called Ernest?
Is it on this side? I'm looking at
Soho is right here.
Yeah.
It's literally like a little side street, and then it's right there. It's attached
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the
it's really good.
Indy like that coffee bar over there.
Okay,
I can't think of the name. Coffee bar fire too. Got good cookies.
But okay, I'm here for a good cookie. But yeah, anyway, really good chopstick sandwich. That's what they're known for.
Chopped steak? Is it like a chopped cheese?
Kind of, sort of, but it just got the.
Do they only do brunch on Sunday? Because I might pull up tomorrow. Be like, hey, I got that chopped steak.
I don't know, but it was good. It's probably on their lunch menu. They said that that's what they're known for, so I don't see them only having it for brunch.
I'm pulling up for the meat.
It was fine, and they had got a little, au jus.
You gotta have that jus.
I didn't even need the jus.
Hey, let me ask you a question. After COVID, do you lick your fingers when you eat certain meals?
I'm not really a finger licker.
Post-COVID. Pre-COVID, were you a finger licker?
I'm not really a finger licker. Unless I'm like wash my hands, the only thing I'm touching is my food. Then hell yeah.
All right, I know we're going deep right now, but y'all bear with us for a second. When you eat wings, right? Let's say you go get 12-piece.
It's gonna be a 6-piece.
Lemon, pepper, and Cajun with some fries. How do you eat them?
With my hands.
I know that, but do you eat them with your hands or with your hand?
No, I'm like a.
Okay. See, I'm different.
You just stick it in there and just drag the bones out. You are nasty.
No offense to my Nigerian brothers, but I'm not African. I'm not South African.
You sound Jamaican right
Jamaican, I do. I don't know. Y'all got the vibes. But I eat my wings with one hand because I feel like this hand is going to be for dry and this hand is going to be for my wet food.
No, I could like piece mine apart and then dip in the ranch.
Bite it with my teeth.
Do you put any sauce on there?
No, I'm not a sauce guy.
Oh, I gotta have my ranch. Gotta have my kicks.
I'm not a sauce guy. I don't need no ranch. I don't like white stuff in my mouth.
Okay.
Not putting the white around my lips. But I'm just eating the wings. So listen, first date etiquette right here. Putting y'all on game, fellas. And going on the first date. 2 things not to do. Don't get finger foods. I'm putting you on game unless you get a hamburger because you don't know how that lady was raised. Now, if you go get you a hood booger, it don't really matter. But if you don't really know how the lady was raised, then I'm telling you now, do not get wings. Don't even get pizza. Pizza's greasy. So now you got grease all over your mouth. What you should get on the first date, pasta. Salad.
You can get the white around your lips with pasta. Alfredo going crazy.
Damn, you can, no, can't you? But you get, Oh, but it might be a little aphrodisiac for her. Now you sucking that spaghetti, might suck them titties.
Oh, my God.
You'll get the spaghetti, though. But you got to be careful. But get things you can cut. Just go ahead and get you a steak, some salmon. I wouldn't even get salmon because you're bro. Get chicken, cauliflower.
We're all over the place.
Yeah, we are.
But from weekend to dates. But anyway, we went there and then we went by the spot I want to have the baby shower at. Talk to them.
I know you want to where? Well, don't tell me. I didn't know.
We went.
Okay.
After NoCo.
Yes, we sure did.
I went by there, talked to the owners. It went great. So
for real? Come with me, leave all your things.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Doing it big. Now listen, you were the same person that came on this mic 3-4 months ago, and I said, "Hey, I'm not even."
I need a venue though. I told you I wanted that vibe.
But then I asked you, I said, "You doing a big baby shower or a little one?"
It's still not going to be. I'm still only inviting maybe 100.
You did say
it's a party.
You said that you were going to do it a little bit bigger if it was a boy.
Well, no,
you did say that.
I said I was going to do it different. This time it's going to be more so party than the elegant sit down. So
last time was a reception.
Sit down,
yeah, you had a wedding
soiree.
reception.
This time,
that nigga had a wedding reception. Don't let her fool you. I'm up there hanging up balloons on the goddamn thing.
You were. But this time it is no open bar. I'm not feeding.
There you go.
I'm doing like a grazing table. Big charcuterie board.
Ooh. I love a coochie and a board.
And a cash bar.
There you go. Yeah, let them pay for their own stuff.
Anyway, we went there.
Okay.
Had some drinks.
All right.
I got to meet who I needed to meet, talk to.
Everything went smooth, though?
So great.
That's what I love to hear. Also, we got a venue for homecoming, too. Watch out. Coming to a state near you. We turned up. We all over the place.
And then I went to Harriet's.
That's right. Shout out to G2. It was in there. Harriet's, The Good Life. Spinning was the vibes elevated.
It was cool.
Okay.
I had enough. By brunch.
Yeah, you did a lot though.
Yeah, by brunch, the next spot, another party.
I saw y'all at home pretty fast.
And I was about 5 mocktails in. I was faded.
My girl faded. But me and you,
faded off the mocktail.
I would have been lit off the mockies. Think about mocktails. Them shits cost the same amount of money as alcohol.
Maybe for you. For me, they just be charging me like $3 for juice.
For real? I went to Big Phil's birthday. It was 2 weeks ago, and we went to 5th and Taylor. Mm-hmm. Mocktail was $9.
Okay, well that's reasonable. Man, a regular alcoholic drink is going to be
15,
between 12
20,
to 14. Yeah. Yes, and depending on where you are, $20.
Yeah,
so don't compare. It's a big cup of juice.
It is. So I was like, man, bring me a San Pellegrino for $6. Give me the whole bar. They bring the big boy too. I down it every time.
Oh my God.
But anyway, all right. So listen, we did that. I didn't do anything this weekend. I was waiting on you. Let me know. I was trying to. I'm lying. We went to Char for brunch. If y'all been to Char, it's good.
I tried. So look, that's so funny you said that. Where did y'all go? Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Okay, so Saturday, Cameron and I had impromptu date night, dinner and a movie.
Talk about it.
And I said Brick Tops. He had already said yes.
What movie y'all gonna see? Y'all gonna see that?
We went to go see Twisters.
Okay.
I went to see Deadpool.
Trap.
PG-13.
Somebody said it was horrible.
But it's PG-13. So it was never going to be good.
All right, y'all.
If it's PG-13 and it's thriller, like just know you're not going to see blood and goods. It's not going to be corny. It's not going to be good. So I will watch it when it's streaming.
Okay.
Cameron went to see Twisters. I wanted to see it too, but I wanted to see Deadpool more. I love Deadpool. That thing was watching me.
You went to sleep?
Yeah, mostly because it was super cold in there.
I hate when the movie didn't.
And I had my blanket, but I was fully clothed. Like
I got something else to say.
I was cold. I was uncomfortable, and I think I was just like fuck it. And the movie's also 2 hours long. It shouldn't have been that long. Some movies, yes.
Nah, man, you got an hour and 30 minutes. Big two in and out, bro. Tornado.
It was like 2 hours and 10 minutes.
You drive Big Bertha up there. She gonna take the little thing.
And my big ass was in there, big sleep. And then I normally drive because I get car sick.
Yeah,
we was walking to the car. Cameron tried to walk his ass. I was like, I'm riding. As soon as I got in the car, I was going again. I got home, took a shower, barely could take a shower. Took a shower. You know how I feel about showers. I was going to wash my
You going to bathe regardless.
I barely made it to the bed. I think I was half in the bed, half off of it. I was like, oh my God. I think I woke up, watched a few races, and then I fell asleep again. He's like, you missed Shakira.
That's what I told Indy too. I said, Shakira race already.
It was like 1 something in the morning. I said, did you wake me up? He's like, no.
You sleep.
We just got home though. So he could have just been like, hey.
Get up.
I'd be like, huh? And we was child free.
For real?
Yeah, Tasha. TT Tasha.
TT Tasha. Speaking of TT Sasha, they stole my babysitter. It's crazy. It's conniving.
Okay.
I stayed up too late Saturday too. Hissed.
Why were you?
I took a nap. I took a nap before the fight came on.
Good fault.
Bud, Terrence Crawford, and the Muslim gentleman, I forgot his name. I can't pronounce his name.
Okay.
So it's a Muslim guy. But man, you know the fight ended at 1 o'clock. And it was
Did they go
yes.
Was it 10?
12.
12.
I'm pissed off. Won by points. I want to see them get their head knocked off.
I like
I'm staying
a
up
good
that late.
TKO.
If I'm staying up there, I usually like points and stuff too. If I buy the fight, I do want to stay up. I want it to be long, but I ain't buying streaming.
Of course. Who's pay-per-viewing these days?
I hope nobody.
I don't think we done paid for a viewing.
Buffstreams.io. When they,
You remember? I will never forget this commercial that popped up.
Hey,
you got to be mindful of them ads that pop up.
But anyway, so that was the weekend. Glad we're back, you guys. Happy to be here with you. Can you talk about? Are we cool?
Yeah, do that? We're not gonna say any names.
Okay. Now, I see at this. Hold on. Where are my manners?
Chill. During the week, we got deep.
I got questions.
Let's talk on the podcast.
Look, when art imitates life, all right? Last week, we talked about how do couples meet one another, right? We talked about that. Now, this week, you told me that you guys were involved in a matchmaking situation. Mm-hmm. It could have went really well. I'm not going to ask you how it went. We talk about that off the mic. But that's another way for couples to meet each other. If you got a friend and I got a friend and I'm talking about let's be friends, then you know everything good.
Now in this instance,
okay, all right.
Everybody's already friends. Everybody kind of already knew each other.
I thought,
everybody's known each other, but they've never
struck the match to light the fire. You see them?
I like that one. No, they've never done that.
Ignited the fire.
But if it was a friend of Cameron's that I knew and my friend that didn't know each other, you're right. And if they got together, then that is a potential new couple friend.
Now, I'm thinking about this. So let's say the match ends up making, right? Mm-hmm. If things don't go as planned, are they gonna blame y'all for hooking them up?
No.
I can't believe you made
We are too grown for that.
See, because some people get mad. Now you mess up the friend group trying to hook me up. I
will say we think that both of them are a great match. Like very compatible. Like I told you, their stars are aligned.
You did say
it. They're like a perfect match.
She said his zodiacs line up perfectly. I almost blocked her.
Well, honestly, I had to look it up.
Okay.
And I was like, oh shit, because I know that Cameron, a Taurus is a perfect match for me. A Pisces is also a perfect match for me. So I just know that because that's my perfect match. And I just so happen to be married to a Taurus. Mm-hmm. For them, I had no idea because neither one of them are Scorpio. So I don't know. Neither one of them are Taurus. So I had no idea.
You had to look it up.
But I looked it up. I was like, oh shit, it says y'all are really compatible.
Let's do this thing. Let's do it, pal. Come on now.
I'm the captain. So I mean, I'm hopeful, Now,
hold on, because when you are with a group of people, I feel like the conversations are easier to have.
For sure.
So I applaud you guys for, initiating that thing. That's dope. You make it easy. They talk about going on the second date without y'all, though. Did y'all hear him kind of whispering off to the side?
Well, yeah. So they've exchanged information.
Was it like small of the backhand?
Well, so my friend, she rode with us and he met us there.
Okay.
And then throughout us going to all these different places, they rode
together. Yeah. It's a good sign. Give it up for that, man. It's a good sign. All right. Yeah. Well, I wish him well. But I thought about that. Like, hey, man, you playing matchmakers with your friend group. That's a little shaky. I would get a little nervous, but I like that.
Yeah. I mean, if it doesn't work out, again, we're grown.
Yeah,
we could be friends and, it just wasn't meant to be on to the next.
Listen, man, I'm happy for y'all. I'm happy. But I had to talk about that. Speaking of that, I got to pull up my notes for this one because I wrote this down. Because are we still at the age of if my friend doesn't like you, I don't like you either? It came from a question that we were talking about the other day. And I want to know, we are 30-something. She's 30-something. 20. I'll be 26.
He's almost 40-something.
I'll be 26 next week.
Mm-hmm.
So turn up. B-Love's second annual birthday brunch coming soon. If you ain't there, don't worry about it. Just know I love you anyway. That's all I got. But yeah, what you think? If me and you, if I got to be for a person and then I see you with the person, do I have a right to be mad at you?
Mad is one thing. I feel like
I
feel like it's levels.
Okay.
So maybe if, for example, if I know you smashed one of my old homies.
Okay.
And India does not really care for her.
Okay.
Now, I wouldn't even say old homies.
Okay.
If you smashed a girl that I know.
Yeah.
India doesn't like that girl.
Okay.
The girl wants to link up with me.
Okay.
I'm probably not going to do that.
Yeah, okay. But it's not beef, though. It's not being mad at somebody. It's not inherited
okay,
beef.
so maybe...
I got you. Yeah.
If it's just drama, I think it depends on the level of drama.
Okay, I'm with you on that. Because some stuff could be...
If it's like super petty and I have nothing to do with this, like, okay, well, I'm not going to go be best friends with the girl.
Right.
But, we might follow each other. We might, oh, girl, happy birthday, double tap a picture or something like that.
Okay.
But what I think is weird is if you don't care for someone.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you still following them? Or,
I'm with
or
you.
say like, I dislike someone and we're besties.
Yeah.
I dislike someone. I really don't like her. I might still follow her. We follow each other. But I don't like her pictures. I'm not commenting. I'm not nothing.
Okay.
But you are double tapping, liking stories, commenting, congratulations. And I'm on mute. I think that's weird.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
If I was the other person on the other end, I feel like that's weird.
Yeah. I inherit the beef. I'm gonna keep it real. I am a person. Indy said I don't, but I do. I
think you're friendly.
Nah.
I don't see you inheriting beef. You have to talk about that off the podcast.
Who you gonna like that I don't like some pictures of? If you tell me right now you don't like somebody, and I'm gonna stop liking her pictures. If it's a girl, except it's one girl, because
are you gonna unfollow though?
Because I tell y'all, I'm about to whisper, but the mic sometimes pick it up.
That's the thing. Is like, would you unfollow? Is unfollowing the I hate you of 2024? That means I hate you.
Yeah, listen. If I don't follow you, it's up. That means that.
Oh.
Yeah, if you unfollow somebody, it means we got a real issue. In the social media age, I don't really look at it like that. But because in real life, if I got a problem with you, I'm just gonna either.
In 2024, I'm gonna
let you know.
Unfollowing means I hate you.
Yeah, 100%.
Really?
I think so.
What if it's just like you're not? I don't need you in my algorithm anymore.
Now, I'm all about that. Well, don't like they shit, then they won't be in your algorithm.
Sometimes,
see, I got you.
No,
the only time somebody's going to be in your algorithm is their birthday.
Nah.
Nah.
Because again, if people I follow are interacting, if you go like the picture, I'm going to see it in my algorithm.
You know what? When you're right, you're right. I can't argue with you about that. Yeah. I can't argue with you. However, now, if me and the dude had an issue, and it wasn't like a big issue. It was just like something small. Like, I give you a perfect scenario. It was this dude a long time ago that we rented these chairs from. I rented these booths. I'm saying this loosely. Booths for a party that we were throwing. It was a blank canvas. Buddy bought the booths up there, and we had talked to him, gave him the money. He was supposed to come back, pick the booths up, put the booths in his truck. What
this is?
Probably so. I forgot, cuz. If he came in right now, I wouldn't know him. Put the booths back in this U-Haul and send them off. Now, fast forward. This nigga put the booths back in the U-Haul, parked the U-Haul in a no parking zone. U-Haul got towed. Now, cuz mad at us. Looking at us like we supposed to pay for them. Bro, these are your booths and your U-Haul. He saw me out. And I recognized him back then, but it's been a while. Looking at me crazy. I don't even know. I don't even know you for real. Nigga just looked at me like, nigga, who are you? Then he hit me who he was. Anyway, I say all that to say, if you were still his friend and you were still liking his pictures because you knew who he was, I wouldn't care because I don't even know him. But he got a problem with me. So I would. Now, this is something I would have a problem with. If he hit you, me and you take a picture together, boom, we on it, you know what I'm saying?
He remembers like, man, that's a fuck ass nigga.
And you don't say nothing back to him. Well, I'm taking off
break the
on
mic. Let me ask you this. Okay, what about in relationships? Like if you know India doesn't mess with XYZ, male, female, do you naturally It's like, oh, my wife hates you, so.
For sure.
Bloop.
For sure. Like, absolutely. It's one situation she India messes with me about to this day. And
oh, you still follow?
Yeah.
And she's unfollowed years ago.
Now she's still following too. You know what I'm talking about.
Chill.
Yeah, because you know what I'm talking about. Same situation. And I mean, because it's a little too deep. Because I feel in my heart of hearts, it ain't no real smoke. It's not. It's nothing black. It's no real smoke at all. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like that's gonna be water under.
I can't wait to hear these people dance when we off the mics.
Oh yeah, because it's two. It's one. If you stop, because yeah, I'm there. I'm sorry. I'm letting you know now. Get mad at me. I'm giving you right now the update. I'm still gonna be there every day. Sorry, it is what it is. However, I do think we too old just for like the petty stuff, like I mentioned with dude, like that's crazy.
Yeah,
I ain't know.
So
that.
after a certain amount of time, it's just like water under the bridge.
Yeah, like with me, listen. If we haven't fought about it, argue about it in person, I would say probably about 2 weeks, bro. I see you. It's all good. Now, if Phil got a problem with you, it's up. Like
fuck you for life.
That's just for life. Like after that. Like
hey, Drake said it best, but my acting days are over.
Hey, my acting days are over. The niggas for life is up. Like
he's a Scorpio too. That says a lot.
He is. So yeah, So if some people got a problem with you, I don't care how much I like or like you, it's over with from that point forward. It's just some lines it's my God, it's my son's God. What you think? Like
I will say, me personally, I have had interactions with people that I disliked, like hard back in the day. Yeah, and then we've come across each other, like had either mutual friends or been at the same event, and that person will have a conversation with me. I've been pulled to the side and apologized to.
At a party?
At a party.
That's nasty.
Totally. We'll talk about that offline. But
not like last time.
Totally took me off guard. I was like, she asked me to talk to her. I was like, this bitch probably want to fight me.
Let's go.
Like, we're doing this. It's happening.
Turn up.
And she apologized for all the drama. And we had drama. And she was like, I'm low-key embarrassed. And then she
black lady and white lady.
She was black.
It's crazy.
But I feel like it was very adult of her to do that. Because I was like, wow, like that's growth. Because me,
grow up and grow past.
I'm going to hate you forever. But she really had no reason to hate me because I never did anything to the girl. Okay. It was all around a dude.
Oh, it's always.
And you know the dude. And you know the girl. And it was just like, looking now, it's like, oh my God.
Like, what
so that was kind of like, I feel like why she was like, you know what? I'm sorry. Like, that was embarrassing. I think she was embarrassed at how she was acting. And I apologize too for the part that I played. Again, even though I didn't do anything to her, I did do things or say things to her that weren't nice. So I apologize for that. I
can't wait till we got to talk about it.
Yeah, chill.
We got to talk
off the podcast.
Now, the thing about this is a slippery slope because if you got a friend who you know has a good heart, then what tends to happen is if that it's like a relationship, you go tell this friend how much you don't like this person, and then y'all were friends at one point, and all of a sudden 2 weeks roll by, and you're like, hey, man, you remember I told you I ain't like India? We done got back cool again, bro. And then you sitting there like, man, yeah, I didn't
followed and hated her.
Nah, right. I didn't talk bad all about her. Now y'all friends. Now how I look. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So you gotta beware when you Harry beef. I did that one time for my line brother. And I knew he, never mind, but let's keep it moving. Yeah. Let's keep it moving. Now, another one. How real do you keep it? So I'm about to go back my line brother. How real do you keep it with your best friends or your line brothers? Do you always keep it a buck with them every time they ask you a question? For instance, it's the same situation, right? If my line brother came to me like, hey, man, I like this girl, bro. Like, I think, you know what I'm saying? I think she the one. We've been dating for a while, but I know that one of the other homies smashed her. Now, do I tell my homeboy? Do I keep it real and tell him?
And he doesn't know that. Oh, wait. He's telling you, I know she smashed.
Nah, like he telling me he loved this girl.
But you know, he doesn't know.
Exactly. Because I know.
That's not.
But at the same time, I also know if I do tell him, He ain't gonna do that. Nah, he ain't gonna do that. He gonna stay with her regardless.
Oh.
So I'm like, damn, do I tell him that the homie smashed? Do I keep that to myself? And that's where the problem.
And that's where the slope gets slippery.
To lie. How real can you keep it with your friends?
I think that everyone has certain people that they can keep it like 1,000 with. And then some people not so much. I also feel like at this age, I'm at the age of kind of letting people
figure it out.
Letting people do what serves them. I'll say that. Not do what they want to do. I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to do what they want to do.
That's facts.
Regardless of my advice.
That's
I do try to keep it a book. Sometimes, like, I feel like I have certain friends I can be like, bitch, you tripping. But some people can't take that.
All right, so with those friends, when you tell them that, do they harbor some kind of like anger when you like, I can't, every time I ask sis something, she always like, damn, bitch, you tripping.
Well, I don't know. Because every time somebody tells me something, I'm not like, damn, bitch, you tripping. Sometimes I'm like, I've heard this so many times, I'm just going to let you figure it out.
There you go. There you go.
I don't know. I try to be honest. I feel like I did have someone that I could be like completely honest with.
Okay.
And I feel like it was receptive well on both ends because she would also keep it the same with me.
Need that.
And it's kind of like we could kind of laugh.
Another Drake line.
We could kind of laugh about it. But I don't know, their friendship has changed. So
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That friendship has changed. So now, no, not that friendship.
Oh, okay.
The different friendship. That friendship has changed. I think that when it comes to certain things at this age, if someone is going through something that you necessarily can't 100% relate to, even if you think they're tripping, you kind of have to let them do what is serving them at the time. When they're ready to, if they ask you, like, what do you think? Like, do you think this is a smart decision? Do you think I'm bullshit? Like, what do you think? That is when you give me the full
unload. But up until that point, you're not giving no unsolicited advice.
Yeah, because sometimes I feel like when it's on the reverse, sometimes I don't want to hear that shit.
Man, I'm just coming to you to vent. I don't want to hear your goddamn you changed now. Now you give me your good advice.
It kind of depends on
therapy
what the person is. It depends on what the person is needing from you. And I just try to be, a soundboard. I try not to be judgmental. I feel like sometimes it's easy for us to judge. And I might be a little judgy on my side, but I'm not going to make you feel like I'm judging you.
Okay.
Because
I'm with it.
I may feel like you are tripping, but at the end of the day, I don't have to lay down in your sheets. I don't have to have that baggage is not mine.
It's facts.
I'm just here to be supportive. And if you want my unsolicited, brutal feedback, then I'll give that to you.
Because really, look, man, if I give you my feedback right now, I'm going to save you the headache. You still got to go through it yourself, you know what I'm saying, and learn from it. But I can save you the headache and give you my advice.
But are you saving the headache?
I'm saving you time.
Are you?
If you take my advice, I'm saving you time.
Yeah. Because but if you just listen to me and you still do what you want to do anyway, which is 95% of the time you're going to do, then I haven't saved you from shit. And I've wasted my breath.
And now you just wasted your time by letting this, going back to Phil again. I know he's not going to listen, so I can keep saying this. It's my guy, but he don't listen to podcasts.
Until you listen to this one episode, you're like, God damn it.
Hey, man, what you do? Phil was dating this girl. We all knew he was too good. We knew. We not married now.
You wasn't telling him you too good for us?
No, it was the homie. But he figured it out one day. We talked about this other day. He figured it out one day on his own. Literally just packed the stuff and left.
And all y'all was like, man,
man, why y'all ain't tell me that before? Because, man, you were in too deep. You were in too deep. So who am I to just mess up your good time? Or who am I to mess up your,
Who am I to be a party pooper?
Yeah, that ain't my style. Hey, bro, don't do it. No, if you having a ball, have a ball. But now if you ask me, hey, man, I think this is a better party if we change locations and go somewhere else. I'm letting you know. I am going to let you know. But you got to ask.
Yeah.
You got to ask.
At this point, just ask me. But if you're just telling me, I'm going to listen. I'm a key. And I might give you like a little bit of.
But if it's some like crazy shit though, like, man, I don't care if you ask, I'm telling you, if I see you blatantly going down the wrong path, I have.
If you are about to hurt yourself or others, if you about to crash out,
some situations be a crash out.
I'm going to be there with the fire extinguisher. Be like, hey, you need to chill.
I tell you what,
I'm not going to let you jump off the bridge.
If one of my homeboys was about to start dating a girl with 3 baby daddies, and she didn't have a job, I'm letting them know, bro, don't do that.
She looking for a meal ticket.
Yeah, bro, don't do that, bro.
But
no disrespect to the baby mamas out there with 3 daddies that got a big booty, because I know y'all about to hate on them. Because I know that's what the homies
baby daddies, not daddies.
Right, 3 baby daddies, no job, and my homeboy about to talk to her, and he like, man, she fine, is in the 3rd. I think I'm finna move her in, all this. Like, bro, bro, she ain't got no job. Think that through.
I feel like
think that through. Think that through. Yeah, I got it from here, yeah, damn. But anyway, that's our friendship stories. That's all we got for you. Had to answer there. But I got another question or story. I love when y'all write us messages, so I'm gonna go to my story time. And this is not.
Are we skipping over this? Or are we gonna get back to this?
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm glad you brought that up. So see about me. I was gonna skip over, but I'm glad you got me back in. All right. India and I released the podcast yesterday. So if you haven't heard, it's all about the Pilates studio. So if you want to hear all about that episode is out there for you. But India came back on the pod and she was like, I told you I'd come back, but you haven't did what you said you were going to do. And I said, all right, well, I'm going to talk about that on Syd and now, not she and I. I kept saying that. I'm going to talk about that later. India gave me an ultimatum. She said, I'm not recording the podcast until you seek self-therapy. And I'm like, I'm perfectly fine.
Very.
I'm perfectly self-aware. I don't understand why I have to seek self-therapy for you to come do something that I would like for you to do. It's like she putting the pressure on me. And I don't do that to her. Like I ain't telling her, you got to do X, Y, Z for me to do X, Y, Z. Because I don't think that's right. I don't think that's fair.
She doesn't think something's fair, too, obviously.
Well, what is it, though? Like, I need to know what she's looking for me to uncover. And that's what I'm asking. She has not said,
okay, number one, your communication isn't the best.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, so that's something that you would work on in therapy.
But I'm saying... But if I know they're going into therapy, I know I need to work on my communication, and I'm doing the best that I can do.
On your own.
On my own. I don't need somebody else to sit there and tell me.
That's what you think. But until
I'm trying to say that 200. You feel me?
But until you have done that. And that's very small. She's not asking you to go to 15 sessions and then write a
thesis about what happened.
And a hypothesis on...
I don't know. But she is telling me, like, she's blatantly going out of her way. And I'm going to give y'all something else we talked about too. She's going out of her way to say, hey, you got to go to therapy and figure out your communication
Is she
issues.
Going out of her way, or is she telling you that...
she's telling me.
Yeah, I would like for you to... No, actually not telling you. She's asking you.
She is asking. She's
to
doing
seek
it. Yeah.
help with whatever is on her list via therapy.
But you know what's funny to me? I found it's funny. It's funny that ladies, in particular, can point out the fault of a man and tell me exactly what I need to do to make myself better. And I'm going to take that to heart. I might not take the necessary steps you want me to take in that moment, aka going to therapy, but I received what she said and I'm putting into practice, not all the time, some of the time, better ways to communicate. But if I were to say, India, you communicate terribly, or you don't have the best communication skills. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what I tell her. You don't have the best time management skills. I feel like you should work on that. She is going to feel insulted. Now, let's talk about how that works. And that's what I don't understand. How can I take constructive criticism so hard and try to course correct? And then I get...
You said course correct? Oh my God.
Look at one of these questions I had on here. In course correct. But I can't tell her that, hey, man, work on your time management without her getting up in arms.
Well, maybe you both need to do some individual therapy.
Yeah,
how about that? How about we book dual sessions, different times, different therapists, and both be working on ourselves?
I'm all about working on myself. That's what we talked about reading a minute ago.
You're not.
I just showed you my whole library of books.
Yeah, that's books. But your wife is asking you to seek therapy.
She is.
Individually.
Individual.
Which I feel like all of us, I've had a therapist. I've sought therapy.
Yeah, I did too. My boy JP. Shout out to JP.
But if she's saying for the health of your marriage and for her to be off her sabbatical from something that you enjoy doing, which is potty.
We've been killing this shit though. Talk about it.
We have been. But I am not the permanent replacement.
Yes, you are. Tap in.
Oh
Tap
my
in.
God. I am here on sabbatical.
You going on maternity leave soon.
You gonna bring the microphone in the hospital bed and we're live
Here we go.
from
St. Thomas Midtown. 112. Here we are.
In room 222. But yeah, I feel like you should have now. I've known about you needing to go to therapy since I started here.
What?
Yeah.
Talk about it.
And so have you.
Yeah, I know.
And you've been to 0 sessions.
None, zero.
And
zero,
how many times have we recorded?
10.
This is our 10th anniversary. Okay, so what is keeping you from booking that session?
Oh man, we gotta it's other things that we have to figure out that are in play. Mainly the budget is one of them. I know you're like, man, I know I'm buying some shoes tomorrow. Talk about it.
Priorities. How is that not a priority?
It is. When I step out of them lemon pepper steppers.
Well, put your new shoes on and go to a session.
But no, I gotta find I want to find a new therapist. I love the old therapists that we had, but I just want to get a new perspective on things. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got multiple friends, right? And you talk to friends. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start after my birthday. Give it up for me. I'm starting. I'm letting y'all know.
That button is crazy. Yes, but I'm going to follow up.
I'm
dead. And we're gonna see how long I'm still on here.
To my young player, drop out of that thang-a-lang.
My God.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go. Then moving on to the next subject that Indy and I had, and I'm not gonna go into too much detail, but we have a come to Jesus moment about me keeping a mental note of things that she did. And what I mean by that is like she may leave a diaper out. She'd change Shiloh, leave a diaper on the floor, and I cataloged it. I may
put in your Rolodex.
She'll make breakfast for the kids, leave all the dishes in the sink. I come do the dishes, put it in the catalog again. I start cataloging these things, and then when something small happens,
you explode.
Not
list them all.
Yeah. I run them down.
Barry.
I'm like a stenographer. You did this. I know it's not right.
No, it's not.
And what I spoke to someone about, one of my good friends.
Not your therapist.
Not my therapist, but a good friend. And we spoke to these friends together. And they said, you need to stop cataloging that because that's not how relationships should be worked. Like you can't keep a record of the bad things your wife.
You can't. So let me give you something that happened to us today.
Tell me. I need that.
And I like to speak from experience. In the Johnson household, you know that I am a Molly maid.
Facts.
So today while I was maiding around,
I'm tidying up.
Well, I had on my maid outfit like I always do, Jocelyn voice. Cameron has a bad habit of leaving his office light on.
Okay.
And he was downstairs putting together a shelf. Now, I know he's doing something for the greater good of the home. So I did not come down there like, this is the 45th time you...
That's what I would have said.
And that's wrong.
Okay.
Your angle is wrong.
Okay.
So I said, hey.
Give me tight.
Because I'm still tight. I'm still maiding around. I'm not standing there with my robe on and, nagging with my cigarette in my fingers. But I told him, I said, hey, can you try to do a better job of turning your light off? Because at this point, I know he's been downstairs for at least 30 minutes doing his thing. He's not going back and forth from like if I knew he was going back and forth or he had to go get something from up there.
You wouldn't mind the light being on.
I would be understanding.
Gotcha.
But because I have been upstairs for quite a bit now, I know you've been downstairs since before I got home. This light has been on probably the entire time.
Lights on, nobody's home.
Can you do a better job of turning that light off?
Gotcha.
And he's like, yeah.
He said, but did he meet you with aggression, disdain?
No, he just said, yeah.
Calmly.
He just said, yeah, because I did not make him feel like, this is the 5th time time, even though I know up here in my Rolodex,
you got
that this has happened.
You got it in there. You got it in there.
Even though I got tally marks of how many times over the last week that he's left the light on, I was like, hey, can you just try to do a better job?
See, that's why I got to work on leading with love and leading with understanding and
then
leading
just
with
focus
grace.
on that one thing in that moment. Like you can't, if you're talking about the diaper, you can't list off the dishes, the diaper, the this, the laundry. You can't do that. When you notice something, if you're not in a bad mood, seeing if it's not pissing you off, because sometimes it'll piss me off, and I know if I say it, it's gonna be
it's gonna come out rough.
Yes, but if it's like okay, then I'm like, hey, like I said, that's what I had to do with the light.
Yeah.
Can you try to, just be a little bit more mindful about the light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that. That's what I'm trying to do, though.
Well, you got to try harder, and you need to book your therapy session.
I think when I book the therapy session, the house will just flip around, right? I think that's going to be the tipping point. However, y'all probably like thinking, why haven't you booked?
Right. I'm thinking.
Because daddy needs some new shoes.
That's a boo. You have a boo button?
I don't.
Boo.
I get you a boo button next week.
I need that.
I get you a boo button. But for real, I just haven't booked. Like I said, I just get busy.
Because I've said something to you about the therapy weeks ago.
I should have bought the therapy week ago. I'm gonna do
it.
Weeks. I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna come report back to you all what happened. All right, everybody.
And Indy's probably gonna be back in the chair.
I got two people. I got a 2-for-1 deal right here. I got a 2-for-1. The boy and the girl. I got a 2-for-1.
He's she. All right.
A herm. And if you don't know what herm means, don't worry about it.
Oh my goodness.
No. I got 2 questions. I don't know which one I want to get to first.
Do the story time.
The story time. I like the story time. All right. This came from an RN, and I like when people send me this because it's funny. Because I actually know this person. So here we go. Hey, y'all. The pod is great. But I have a question or story. And I might be tripping, but I want y'all's opinion. Me and my girl took a break, but we both figured we'd get back together. And we did. Like a year and a half later, when we got back together, we had an honesty session. And she revealed that she effed on 2 dudes during the break.
At the same damn time.
2 dudes? What the hell? I don't know how to process this information. Help. First of all, my guy, I appreciate you sharing this because that shows vulnerability.
It is.
All right. Second off, bro, you better than me. 2 dudes, I'm with you.
So let me ask you this. In the past, have you and Indy ever taken a break and then got back together?
Have we ever taken a break?
I know we've done it.
So we've taken an unofficial break. Yeah,
and not taking a break, like broken up.
Yeah. We took an unofficial break. I don't think we were together. That's what I'm trying to. We weren't technically together.
Either you were or you weren't.
No, we weren't together. We were dating.
Okay.
We were dating, but it wasn't official. She was my girlfriend.
When y'all come back, would y'all tell each other what the other had done?
Listen, man, I'm gonna die with the lie. Ain't no need for you to know that.
Okay. So I will say in the past, when me and Cameron would break up, we go have dinner. And we just
for real?
lay all the cards on the table.
Stop lying. Ooh, Cam, that's why Cam's a good dude. Are you strong now?
I don't know if it was always a good thing though. Because one time I ended up knowing one of the girls. So
I was about to ask, has it ever been like a good punch to you?
I wouldn't say a good punch. It was just like a bitch, are you fucking kidding me? Because
what if it was a booger wolf?
I mean, sometimes it has been. Anyway, we're not gonna go there. A booger wolf is what led us back together. But during one of those times, I was working at True Religion.
Okay.
And the girl and her boyfriend at the time, they would like come shop with me, or they were frequent shoppers of the store.
Okay.
Frequent clients, I guess you would call them. And so that's how I knew the girl. We were never friends. Like I don't even know where she went to school, none of that.
Okay.
Well, during one of the times when me and Cameron broke up, he started talking to this girl.
He unzipped her True Religion that she bought from
you. That a man did. But apparently they had broken up. Again, these are not people I was following on social media, so I had no idea. I'm thinking she's still with the dude. So when he showed me her page, I was like, what? Because she knew who I was. So I felt like she was plotting on my nigga.
Tammy don't care.
And I was just like, are you? So I felt away. It pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like at that point, it's check, please. Now I wasn't mad at him, but I was just like, if I see this girl, I'm gonna smack the shit out of her. I've not seen her literally since in person.
Now we just talked about this because it's been so long ago, and you and Cam are married, 2 babies. Would you have a conversation and hug her?
Oh, fuck no.
Oh!
I feel like you was disrespecting. You were being that because that's look, if I would have found out her boyfriend broke up.
Mature yet. Look at her. Turned up.
No, and I feel like she knows.
Yeah.
You would know, like, don't speak to me. Don't congratulate me. Don't ever like a picture, girl. No. Yeah, I'm
with you on that one. It's facts. That's
I feel like Shawty violated.
Huh?
What the hell?
What the hell?
Shawty been hating. So I feel like in that instance, it was one of those like, can you handle the shit?
Did you ever break the news to him and you saw him do like heart palpitations?
He never knew.
Okay.
Any of the guys that I was. The only time, the messiest time was in TSU days. Yes. And that got really kind of messy because they was living in the same apartment complex.
Yes.
And, woo, what a time. I wasn't shipping it. You wasn't. You was like, wait, her car over here, her car over there.
Dog ass nigga.
Yeah. So that was like the messiest I got. Okay. But even still, like I was still honest to some degree.
I never had an honesty session. Like I know people do. Like you said, I know people do. I never had an honesty out. Thank God, because I don't think I can handle it.
It's a lot. You really have to be able to sit there and swallow that pill.
Well, Indy told me
it could be somebody that was plotting the whole time.
Indy told me she went to out on a date with another dude. We went out, like I said, I'm gonna call it a break, but it wasn't a break. When we were on a break, she went back to Memphis for the summer and turned up on me. Went out to dinner with him. Now, that's all she said they did. And that's cool if she lied. She probably did. And it's perfectly fine. I don't want to know. When you went to dinner and then if he dined on you, fine.
Oh my goodness.
Die with the lie. Me and you together now. And I'm in that thing. I don't necessarily want to know. So my brother, 2 in a year, but 2 in a year really not that bad. 6 months, 12 months.
I feel like with the way that guys be smashing.
You ain't lying. You could be 2 in a week.
Like, he could be 2 in the same day.
It could be
hot. Nasty. So
it's high school though. You tried to do that. So I'm one and done
in college.
No.
Yeah, niggas was doing that in college. Come on now.
Yeah, I was 18. Facts.
So yeah, I feel like at this age, at least she was honest.
Yeah, and I would applaud her for being honest. One thing you can't take from this situation, if she got big enough balls to sit across from you and tell you something like that, then you ain't got to worry about her.
And what was he doing? You didn't tell us what you did. You didn't say, I was smashing on Keisha, Narisha,
Tanya, LaShawn, Donna. I was going to say
Yolanda and Rhonda. Okay.
What were you doing? I ain't want to ask you to harm me. So I'm like, hey, bro, if y'all
were together, she told you, I'm sure she got that thing tested. I'm sure she did it protected.
And there you go. That's all you can ask. That's all. Now, if she got raped,
then I don't think he would have typed that.
If she got
if it was bang bang choo train.
No way, bro. You gotta leave her you gotta put her back on the damn track, my brother.
Oh my goodness.
You get away from her. If it was 2 at separate times, then that's fine. Like it could have been 2 within a week. That's fine. All you know.
And maybe they were 2 from her past, so that really don't even count. It's not new notches on the belt.
They don't even count. You kind of right.
It counts as you having sex with someone, but it doesn't count as a new notch on your belt.
Yeah, you could say, I doubled back to India, and man, now that me and Carrie Hilson together, then Carrie Hilson, like I doubled back on my old flame.
But I would think there were still feelings there, though.
What you mean?
If you told me you went back and smashed 2 people from your past, I'd be like, you must still like that.
See, and that's something that
I don't take. I should have said that.
See, because now I'm like, so do you do the stranger danger, or would you do the 2 from the past?
Well, I have to like you to smash on you, so it's not going to be stranger danger. I have to get to know you. I've never had a one night stand.
Emotions,
yeah. I have to like you.
You got to find some attachment to the person,
or I at least have to like you. It doesn't have to be an attachment, but I have to like you.
But you can like somebody in the club for like 2 hours.
I don't like people in the club.
The club.
No, I've never had love in this club. No, it's like I can think you're attractive. I've never seen somebody
You about to lie. You about to lie.
No, that's why I stopped talking.
That's why
I've never seen anybody or like met somebody in the club and had a good night with them in the club and then wanted to go home or have gone home and done X, Y,
Not
Z.
even in college?
After a party, we might go kick it, go get some Waffle House, talk there, but that's where it's ending. I'm not going to your place because I feel like after Waffle House, the only thing open is these legs and it ain't open.
We're going from legs to eggs, baby. I'm eating it all.
Legs to legs. I would have had to have been talking to you to do that. I at least have to be like, I know a little bit about you.
Listen, understandable.
I'm not going there blindly.
Understandable. Yeah, for my brother, man, listen, good luck on that. Stay with your woman, man. I mean, she kept it real with you.
Y'all wasn't together.
She kept it real with you, dog. I mean, it's all you can ask for. Honesty hour. I think I'm going to start incorporating. You know, me, India, somebody told us we need to start incorporating. We need to start putting meetings on the calendar for one another. Like not a necessarily a family meeting, but let's say we're having a budget meeting for the month and we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about it.
We do that.
Need to start putting it on the calendar. Y'all put it on the calendar? Stop lying.
It's a family financial meeting. Yeah.
And do you guys abide by the meeting?
No, we try to.
Okay.
The last one we didn't, but we're supposed to do it tomorrow before I go where I'm going.
Okay. So
yeah, we try to stick to that. That's new because we just started doing the calendar like 2024.
Yeah, we started doing a calendar like for dates and stuff like that, like date night or me and Syd going out to the Harriet. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Yeah,
we'll do that.
We just joined calendar game.
Okay. So we
for dates and stuff. We wasn't doing that. We pretty much make a mental note, but like for doctors visits, especially like winter.
Oh yeah.
And then for all 500 of my pregnancy appointments, we put those on the calendar.
She gonna get a prenatal massage again tomorrow.
I wish.
Help this child. Help her.
Donate to my GoFundMe. Pregnancy massage is fun.
I'm hungry, so we finna end this thing right now.
Oh, we're not doing the last one?
Oh yeah, let's do it. The last one will be good.
No, you're hungry.
No, we gotta do it because that was good.
Okay, press my button.
Hit it, B-Love. You know I will. Which one is it? Is it this one? You know it is.
Let her upgrade you.
Man.
What would India do?
Let's get in there. WWSD.
I'll try to read this quickly.
You don't? I'm good. I love the pod. I thought you had somewhere to be.
They love the pod too. That's the first sentence. Love the pod, guys. Keep it up. Thanks. I am 36 and my husband is 34. I was telling him about how I think it's really sweet that our friend's husband gets her foot rubs and paints her toenails for her. She asks him and he happily does it.
What in the Dwayne Wade is going on?
And I mentioned to him that I would love if he did those types of things for me. And he replied that it's beta to do that kind of stuff and that only pick-me guys do that. Shit. This is her husband. Okay. We've been married 10 years and I feel like I've always had to beg him for stuff like foot and back rubs. The few times he's done it, he acts miserable doing it as if he can't wait for it to be over. It hurts my feelings and makes me feel like I'm not worth the effort to him. How do I show him that these types of things are not a sign of weakness or being a beta, but are actually very loving ways to show affection to your partner? Any advice on how to communicate this to him is appreciated. Thank you. Alrighty then. I feel like number one, you need to know your partner's love language. Which I would kind of think that hopefully you would know this before marrying someone. I know people's love languages can change over time. I feel like my number one love language. All of them are my love language, honestly.
Give me acts
of service, touch, telling me compliments, whatever.
Love, affirmation. That's what it is. Words, affirmation.
I love to be rubbed. So physical touch is my number one love language. Holding hands, cuddling.
That's fine.
That's my thing. So I feel like if your husband knows that is your love language, he needs to kind of be more receptive to extending that. Now, if his love language is the complete opposite, maybe he likes words of affirmation or, gifts or whatever. And I feel like y'all need to have that conversation first. Like, what is your love language? What does that look like? What makes you feel the most loved by me? And then when he is waiting for your response, you can say, mine is, when you touch me, when you rub me without me having to ask. Now, if he just completely
I ain't doing this shit.
dislikes it. Maybe he can start gifting you things like massages. Like, hey, baby, I booked you a foot massage.
That's a good idea.
You a day at the spa. That would still kind of make me feel love. Obviously, you would prefer your partner to, rub you down here and there. But if that's just not his thing, maybe he could start there, and that might be a suggestion you could give him. Okay, well, if you don't want to rub and polish my toes, then go give me a gift card to Nail Bar and let them do it.
Front the bill.
And maybe he'll be like, you know what? I'd rather do that to save the money.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Agree, but again, call me Chong Lee because I'm going to paint the shit out of these nails. My bad.
Their nails aren't always Chong and Lee. But yeah, I would start there with maybe, coming together and figuring out what each other's love languages are.
I would say this.
There. I feel like he is kind of being a jerk. I don't know what the hell a beta is.
I know what a beta is.
What does that mean?
But I mean, you got alpha male and you got the beta male. The beta male would be like the smaller guy or the guy with the alpha, the weenie.
Only weenies are giving massages.
Right. And the person who probably like cowers to his woman or does everything his woman. He said it picked me like if your woman tell you to jump, how high? Because you're not the alpha of your household. You're the beta guy.
But me telling you, I want my back rubbed because my back hurt.
Yeah, he got some underlying issues.
Well, let me tell you,
therapy,
my man rub my back every night.
Listen, bro, it's your woman. You're not even around other men. I'll see if you around other men trying to flex on them, be like, hey, I'm the alpha male.
But I don't think that makes you an alpha.
Me either.
Yeah, I feel like it makes you the weenie. You're the beta for sitting here saying that it's beta and pick me to do shit that another nigga would probably love to be rubbing on her.
That's what I'm saying.
Right now.
Hey, man, listen, anything to get the engine purring. You feel me? If my woman say paint these nails, I told you, call me Dwayne Wade and get out of the way. I'm painting. Now,
I don't want Cameron to paint my nails.
Yeah, I'm the shit.
But I will say, as I've been pregnant, sometimes I can't reach my feet. And now I really can't reach them. So he puts my shoes on. He might shave a leg for me.
Yeah.
That's about it.
When you got a C-section, man, I was in that thing knee deep doing whatever she needed. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of my woman.
That is alpha male. I don't know what he got going on, but start with that. Leading and trying to figure out what each other's new love languages might be. And then hopefully he can understand what it is that you're wanting from him as opposed to thinking that you're comparing him to what a pick me nigga would be.
That's probably what he really mad about too. He probably jealous. Like, I can't believe she comparing me to do the chump anyway. He a beta doing all this stuff. He a chump. No, brother, you just mad because that man pleasing his woman. He probably give them cheeks every night and you over here just barely hanging on.
You probably get some of that huck.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck.
He getting that. He getting that.
And maybe you need to tell him he would be getting more of that if he was giving more rub.
Hey, yo, the more rub you get, the more
love you get.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I gotta give it up. Gotta give it. She on fire again. She on fire. Are you hot today?
Yeah.
Okay, damn.
I've just been managing it a little bit better.
Tell the people where they can find you, hot ass.
_ Syd the kid. Syd with the kids at this point.
Hey,
I need to
change. You do that's fine. Kid Syd with the kid. Okay, my bad. Beloved 1911. You know the name of the game. The name of the game. She and I podcast. She and I podcast at Gmail. She and I podcast on YouTube. Shit is everywhere. Like, subscribe, comment. If it's good, if it's bad, send me a DM. We can talk about it outside of the comments. But anyway, in the meantime, in between time, it's been real. It's been fun. Syd, I out.